Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to VFG Movie Reviews with your host, Tim Williams. How's it going, guys? Welcome to VFG Movie Reviews, and this is my review of Disney's live-action version of The Little Mermaid. Now, I want to be quite clear on something. I was one of those people when they announced The Little Mermaid. I was like, no. Not because the character is black, and I don't give a shit about that. It means nothing to me. But just a live action of something great. And if you saw in the trailer, like their underwater stuff, it just looked like they weren't really underwater. Like movies, even Avatar kind of like knows how to do the underwater stuff, but not really. It's still kind of a little messy. But I get it. I understand it. But this was a damn good movie. Like, I don't like that some of the songs were done differently. I don't like that. If you're going to do the song, do the song. Don't put your own spin on it. Like shit like that. I don't like that. I personally believe you do not have the right to put your personal spin on a character that you didn't create. And especially if you're remaking something, you yes, you do have to do it differently, but you still have to keep the balance between that. But I will have to say, Halle Bailey, she was amazing. Jonah King, he was cool. I loved Javier Bardem in this. I can't stand Melissa McCarthy in stuff. Like, I think she's too over the top. Not funny in the sense of, like, I think it comes off forced. It doesn't come off, like, natural and everything, right? But in this movie, bro, she was made to play Ursula. Knocked it out of the park, and I will cover with that in coming up a little more. Daveed Diggs playing Sebastian. I didn't particularly like his voice for that character. You know, you just get that character's voice in your head, and you're like, that's Sebastian. I didn't quite dig it. The Jacob Tremblay, who played Flounder, was amazing. I really dug it. He played a kid, basically. Awkwafina doing the voice of Scuttle. It was pretty damn good. Like, I guess I don't have the like hook to that character, so I liked her version of it. But all in all, this movie was really it was really good, but then it was just kind of like not needed. Like these live actions don't really have a place because nothing has been like better than the original. Yes, we've gotten better versions of characters, but overall, one side character that you made cooler from the other movie isn't going to elevate the movie to the top. It's just not like that. Tiger hands. But after Ursula takes her voice and she can't talk, that's what won me over about Halle Bailey. Up until that point in the movie, I'm like, it's exactly what I thought it was going to be. But when she couldn't talk and she had to emote and like do those things, that's where you saw where the acting was. And that's what endeared me to that character. Another thing with the underwater stuff, it looked too CG, too like fake. It didn't feel real. Now, I liked what they looked like underwater, but when they came up out of water and like the close-up of Javier Bardem, the water in his beard, the crown, the look to it all, it looked so damn good. And I liked that way better than I did like when they looked like underwater. Anytime they were out of water, they looked amazing. And that's really where the costume design, the makeup, where those people, they shined. Because Out of Water, Bardem, her, the other characters looked amazing out of water. Like I said, I dug this movie, but this movie really doesn't have a place. It really doesn't. If you're gonna, and I get that somebody who's not me is gonna look at this new version and be like, oh, that's me. That's who I am. That's this, and I love that. And I do. I absolutely love that. And I want to see more representation in movies. But in my opinion, I'd be like, yes, that's your people, your culture, but watch the original. It's way better, and you're gonna love it. It's just because the original is always going to be better than any remake. And don't get me started with the new Lilo and Stitch remake that's coming along, or Moana that's coming along. It's fucking god awful. And Dwayne Rock, I hate you, man. Let me tell you. All right, guys. Where does this lie in my 5-star review scale? The story was a 3.5. The cinematography was very cool. I dug it. Very sweeping landscapes, the boat fight, everything. 4.5. The characters were just like kind of dumbed down versions of the characters from the original. So 3.5. The design, like I said, when they're out of the water, that was just so beautiful and looked so good, and everything looked amazing. And it was a 4, which brings our total to 3.875. Guys, let me know down below. Do you like The Little Mermaid? Do you think Melissa McCarthy knocked it out of the park? Let me know down below. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you in our next review.